All I wanna be Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to the stream. Today we got Djokovic taking on Mueller. All right, I think we got everything working. I think we got everything set up. The players are currently warming up and practicing. Hey, what's up, Carmenu? What's up? What's up? Good morning, everyone. 5 a.m. here. About time this match. Sorry, yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, it's 11. It's 11 here in the States. Yeah, I'm super excited for the U.S. Open to be starting like it is. Yeah, I don't think the score is showing up. Let me see if I can fix that as well. Hello, Anthony and everyone. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Let me see if I can fix that too. But the match should be starting up soon. Excited to show it and commentate for it. There we go. Oh, oops. Just got my stream on the screen. Let me try to get the score up here. I try to get the score up here. Second, players are still warming up. They'll be out soon. Here we go. All right, there we go. We got it together. All right, what's up, guys? We're here for the U.S. Open. Excited to bring this one, but yeah, that golf match went a while, and then we had the celebration for 50 years, which was cool too. But I'm ready to get the action started. It's been a long night here. I'm ready to get started. Hello, Anthony. What's up? We got Ashley. We got Zeraphine. We got Carmenu. Who else we got in here? We got Robert. We got Robert with the 5. Thanks a lot, Robert. Always appreciate it. Have a good call, my friend. I appreciate it a lot, Robert. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, we got Novak. Novak still warming up serve. Tons of long matches today. Yeah, lots of 5-setters. Musetti lost in 5 sets. Korda went out in 5 sets. Lots of long matches on the women's side as well. Ostapenko, Goff, they went 3 sets. I mean, a lot of players went long. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Michelle Obama in the house. Is that right? I didn't know that. That's Michelle Obama's doppelganger. Okay, well, I'm getting mixed messages, but somebody's in the house. That's cool. That's cool. All right, excited to bring this one for you. Hey, what's up? We got Marina in the chat. What's up? What's up? Anthony, what'd you think of that Coco match? I love the New York crowd and the drama. I don't mind it. I just love energy, and the New York crowd gives energy. You can't say the New York crowd doesn't give energy. That was good too. I mean, Sigaman played insane, and Goff really raised up her level in the second, third sets. They had 2 of the longest games of the whole tournament. 26-minute game to start out that second set. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a really wild match, and yeah, I feel like the umpiring definitely could have been better. In my opinion, the umpiring could have been better, but overall, I was thoroughly enjoyed. I was thoroughly entertained, and I enjoyed that match a lot. I was happy for Coco to get the win as well. All right, we got Muller serving first here against Novak. Novak's first match since that Cincinnati final, and something bigger as well to say about it. Forehand pass from Novak. I think it goes just long on the return, though. I think it goes just long on the return. Score down here. Here we go. Or no, it's in. Djokovic. Okay, I wasn't sure if it caught the line or not. Djokovic forehand pass return on the first shot. Wow. Great shot from Novak to start up. Muller first serve into the net. Kick serve. Forehand into the backhand of Muller. Forehand Novak. Into it goes long. 15 all. 15 all here. Okay, so I say there's something bigger. What's bigger about it? What's big about this match? It's a first round match. Well, I'll tell you what. This is a weird first round match. If Novak wins this, he's world number 1. If Novak wins this, he's world number 1. It's point blank, period. There's not much else to say. If Djokovic wins this, it doesn't matter if Alcaraz wins the whole tournament. Doesn't matter if Alcaraz beats Sinner then Medvedev. It doesn't matter what Alcaraz does. If Novak beats Alexander Muller, then Novak Djokovic is back to world number 1 for the 390th week of his career. So that's what's at stake in this match. And it's also something else I'll say after this point. Backhand from Novak goes wide, 30-15. I do like Muller though. I genuinely I do like Muller. He's a player that I was introduced to this year in Marrakesh, where he beat Musetti. He upset the I believe top seed in Marrakesh, Lorenzo Musetti, and then reached his first ATP final on the clay in Marrakesh in April. Very talented player. Backhand not that strong though, and generally just not effective enough overall to beat the top guys or compete at the very top of the game at the moment. But talented 26-year-old. I genuinely think he's entertaining to watch, even though there are questions about how high his ceiling is, but still very entertaining. 30 all. 30 all. Hey, what's up? We got Lexi in here. Hey, Anthony and fans, what's up? We got the US guys. Are you excited? I'm excited for New York. I'm so excited for New York. This is the tournament that I am hyped for because we're in the States. We got Alcaraz and Djokovic off the back of Cincy. And I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped to commentate too. It's gonna be a good event. Backhand cross court into the backhand of Novak, slice into slice of Muller down the line. Forehand Novak and forehand squash shots. Good shot down the middle. Backhand from Muller. Ooh. Extends on it. He doesn't go for some weak one-handed shot. He goes all out with a two-hander, but it's in the net. It's in the net. Quick start for Djokovic, 30-40. Break point. Quick start for Djokovic. Break point. Cincinnati finals extraordinary. Yeah, we'll talk about that during the changeover too. But the main thing about this match is Novak wins. He's number one. Serve down the line. Forehand of Muller. Inside out. Backhand of Novak into the forehand of Muller. Forehand Novak into the forehand of Muller. Backhand Novak into the forehand of Muller. It's the tape. Goes over. Backhand slice into the forehand of Muller. Inside out. Backhand Novak. It goes long. Muller fist bumps. Muller still in it. Deuce. Muller still in it. Deuce. Hope you guys are having a good day though. Good first day of US Open. Hope it's been a good one. Hey, Jane's at the event. Try to get grounds passes today. They were going for 243 G's. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, New York prices can be high. New York price can be crazy, Jane. Deuce here. Serve out wide. Forehand return. That's a good forehand return. We've seen it a lot. Backhand from Muller into the forehand of Novak. Forehand Muller for a pass again into the net, though. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, he's a skillful player, but a few too many errors. He's just kind of unorthodox swings off both sides. On his backhand, he can kind of get it where he hits kind of awkward shots above his shoulder. Overall, I think the guy is talented, but he kind of can hit some awkward shots. And you just can't do that at the top of the game. Tennis is a sport of small margins. It's a sport of, listen, everybody in the top whatever is so good. But if you're just hitting awkward shots every now and again at the top of the sport, that's just too much. Can't be doing that. Backhand into the forehand of Novak, forehand Muller, into the forehand of Djokovic, forehand Muller, into the forehand of Djokovic, cross court, forehand Muller, the forehand of Novak, backhand of Muller, into the backhand slice. Djokovic, that's a great shot down low. Backhand of Djokovic into the backhand of Muller. It goes out. It goes out. Djokovic breaks. Djokovic to a quick start at 1-0. Djokovic knows what's on the line, and that's world number one in this first round encounter. These two guys have never played before. They've never played before. Muller is world number 84. Yeah, his career high is 76 in the world. After he reached the Wimbledon second round, Djokovic reached the final. Muller reached the second round. That pulled him up to 76 in the world. That's his career high. And this is only his sixth main draw at a Grand Slam. Up until this year, he was playing qualifying. He played qualifying of Australian Open. He cracked the top 100 for the first time, did Muller, at 26 years old in April. So he's rather new to the top of the game. Yeah, switching sides. Djokovic here to serve. It's looking like it's going to be an easy match for Joker. But yeah, we'll talk a bit about the Cincinnati match. Yeah, Djokovic here to serve. Djokovic here with the second serve. Serve into the forehand of Mueller. That goes long. 15 love. Bublik took the day off today. Happy for team. Yeah, but team played super well too, Jane. Yeah, very happy for Dominic. Super happy for Dominic. Absolutely. Is Korda still in? Rybakina. Korda lost. Korda lost in 5. Rybakina still in. She won pretty easily earlier, which is good to see. It's good to see Rybakina healthy. If Rybakina's healthy, she's going to be hitting the crazy aggressive shots. Hey, what's up? We got Cam in here. Cam gifting 5 memberships. Thanks a lot, Cam. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you, Cam. Go. Yeah, that's it. Appreciate that, Cam. Some of y'all got memberships. Somebody got membership. Cam gave away memberships. I appreciate that, Cam. Yeah, and I know you're on the call too for Joker. I know you're on the call too for Djokovic. After that Cincinnati final. We'll see how Djokovic does in this tournament. Yeah, let's see. Who got memberships? Let me shout y'all out. Carmenu, hey, what's up, Disco Mate? Carmenu, you got a membership. Enigma got a membership. Jane got a membership. IM got a membership. Try, Ayla, all y'all got memberships. So yeah, that's awesome. 2-0 here, Joker up. But yeah, very dramatic match between Goff and Sigmund. Moments ago, Sigmund time wasting. I don't think I've seen Coco so vocal and frustrated. Yeah, I mean, I've seen her frustrated before, but this was a new level. She's usually so calm and just, I don't know, on the court, but it was really getting to her. But it was good to see her pull it out at the end and hold her nerve, hold her emotions. So yeah, that was pure drama. The umpiring as well could have been so much better. I mean, Sigmund was going over the time a lot, and the umpire wasn't calling it, to be honest. The umpiring could have been better in a lot of different respects throughout that match, which kind of made the crowd go. Was part of why the crowd went so crazy, I think. Love 15 here. Hey, what's up? We got Max in here. Anthony, random question: did you see any movies at the theater? What do you mean, Max? What do you mean? I see movies a lot, though. I just don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, we've had a few crazy long matches. Today. First serve in the net from Muller. Serve from Muller down the line. It's wide though. Love 30. Love 30. Listen, this could be easy pickings for Djokovic. Djokovic is on a what would it be? 5-match winning streak off of Cincinnati. He's coming off his title in Cincinnati. Serve out wide is good. It's Djokovic and Sebastian Baez. They are the title winners coming into the US Open. Djokovic got Cincinnati. Baez got Winston-Salem. I think Baez is the favorite. Baez, I think, is the favorite for New York. Don't count out. Don't count the Argentina out. Don't count Baez out. Forehand in the net. Sebastian Baez got his 3rd title of the year this year. That's crazy. Like, I think most people don't even know that he's won a title this year. He's won 3 titles. That's only behind Djokovic, Alcaraz, and Medvedev, the big 3. Sebi Baez is going hella under the radar as a young player. Backhand, cross court into the backhand slice of Novak, forehand, inside out, backhand of Joker on the slide, backhand to the forehand of Novak, forehand of Muller. That's a great angle. Forehand on stretch, but it's in the net. That's a good shot from Muller, though. 30-40. You see what I mean? He's a very skillful player. He can hit some pretty impressive, pretty impressive angles. If you went to the movie theater recently, is what I meant. Haha, Max. I'm trying to think though. I'm trying to think if I have. What have I seen recently? I haven't really been to the movie theater recently. Not since Oppenheimer. There hasn't really been anything that really has struck my fancy. Nothing that looks super interesting to me. I haven't been since Oppenheimer. Forehand into the backhand of Novak, cross court, backhand slice, forehand volley, put away. 3-0 for Novak, double break. Novak is on a mission. Novak's on a mission. Yeah, it's Anthony here for Quality Shot. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'll be here for a lot more matches throughout this tournament. I hope to do some big ones for the rest of the tournament as well for some of the night matches. Mussetti's out too. Yikes. Yeah, Lorenzo's out. I mean, let me bring y'all through who all the seeds that have gone out so far on the first day. Here are all the seeds that have gone out today. Holger Rune lost to Carbeus Baena, talented great hitter. Usually very good on clay courts, but gets it done on the hard courts. Felix Auger-Aliassime loses to Mackie McDonald. I think a result that a lot of people would have expected, to be honest, but still an upset, I suppose. Hopefully Felix brings it back soon. I expect him to bring it back soon enough. Musetti lost, and Bublik goes out to Dominic Thiem. Korda goes out to Martin Fuchsovich. So there you have it. There you have it. And Runek, he's also out. Yeah, Runek also out. I bet $1,000 on Mueller. I'm very sad. That's tough. Yeah, that's that's wild. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough, Ben. That's why I can't get into betting. It's like if you do a huge bet like that, it's just like big loss, big what do you call it? Big reward, but also you can lose a whole ton. Muller lose. Yeah, I mean it's Novak on the other side. It's that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. Lots of upsets in the first round today of day one. Yeah, lots of upsets, Max. Lots of upsets. I mean, Rune losing to Carbeus Baena is the big one. I don't know how many people really expected him to have a huge run, but yeah, Rune, he's out. Rune is out. Rune is out. All right, we're back here for Muller versus Djokovic. Djokovic walking back to his side. I super enjoyed Sound of Freedom, but of course, Oppenheimer is the best so far. Yeah, Lexi, Oppenheimer was crazy. I mean, I was the only one in my listen. I went opening night or the second night for Oppenheimer. I was the only person in the theater that clapped. There was like 100 people in the theater. I clapped at when it won. I was like, whatever. It's like it's a masterpiece. I don't care. I don't care if I'm the only one. It's a masterpiece. Serve coming from Novak. Out wide, back in Novak, cross court, back in Muller for pass, but forehand volley put away. 15 love. 15 love for Novak with the hands. Novak volleying super well, just like he was in that Cincinnati final, too. Novak was really impressed me with his volleying in the Cincinnati final. By the way, let me know, guys, in the chat who checked out the new Quality Shot Tennis podcast, Tennis 360. Who checked out the new podcast that anybody who doesn't know, I've got a new podcast with Eliza Westcoat. She's fantastic. She's new to the channel. And I got a podcast with her called Tennis 360. Let me know if you checked that out. Let me know if you checked out the first episode. We got a second episode coming out tomorrow too. So be ready for that. Forehand goes long, 40 love for Novak. But yeah, we got podcasts coming. We got other stuff coming. Quality Shot Tennis. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, and we're going to be covering the U.S. Open a lot. Hopefully, with a lot of stuff, not just me, but also Faison, who was commentating earlier today. David, who was commentating earlier today. David commentated with me for the end of the insane, once in a lifetime, you might say, Cincinnati final. So that was fun too. Second serve goes wide from Novak, 40-15. Lexi, me, of course. Yeah, I appreciate it, Lexi. Yeah, I saw you in the comments. Lexi. It's good to hear it. Serve from Novak. Out wide, forehand is a forehand of Novak, forehand squash shot into the forehand of Novak, forehand pass, volley, put away from Novak, 4-0. I'm almost wondering if Mueller is like going to win a game here. I don't know if Mueller is even going to win a game. I don't know if Mueller's going to win a game. It's going to be a late night for me here. It's going to be a late night in the States here. Listen, I have something to wake up to in the morning. I didn't expect this to go so late. The start time was supposed to be what, 8:15, 8:30? It's 11:20 at the moment. Which is pretty crazy. If Mueller win, I'll give you $1,000 in dollars. I appreciate Mobile Legend. I hope he does for your sake. I hope he does for your sake. If you didn't see that match live, my condolences, because it was one of the best 3-set men's matches ever. Absolutely, Carmena. It was nothing unlike. I've never seen a match like it. Forehand put away from Djokovic. Love 15. Love 15. Novak pulling away here. This reminds me of One of the first matches I ever watched live of Novak. It's one of the first ones I ever watched of him. It was 2011 U.S. Open. Novak played against Carlos Berlocq, and Novak won the first 14 games of that match, and then but it was getting silly. The crowd was like begging Berlocq to win a game. Carlos Berlocq, back in the day, legend. And Novak was up 6-0, 6-0, 2-0. Berlocq finally won a game. But listen, they were both laughing, having a good time. That was a crazy match. Slice almost for a passing shot. That's great hands from Mueller, 15-all. Mueller has some great hands. He's a skilled player. 15-all is a shot maker. That's why I enjoy watching Mueller. Something else about Mueller, by the way, Alexandre Mueller, the Frenchman. He lost to Yannick Sinner at Roland Garros. I watched that one. He lost to Carlos Alcaraz at Wimbledon. So he's getting the worst draws possible. Now he's playing Novak Djokovic, but anyway, it's kind of the big three of this year. I shouldn't say that. Medvedev should be up there as well, above Sinner, but the big four, part of the big four. Anyway, Muller's had some tough draws. 2 bagels in a 5-set match. That's a rarity. Yeah, 6-0, 6-0 in the first couple sets. Yeah, double bagel in any kind of scenario is super rare, Carmenu. Yeah, earlier this year, Hachanov had it over who was it? Nishioka. But yeah, it's so rare that happens. All right, 15:30 here. Muller serving. Kick serve, forehand, Novak. Absurd return, forehand, inside in. 15:40 here. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, you haven't already. Quality Shot Tennis. We'll be here for more matches throughout the tournament. This one looking like it's going to be quick. We're 18 minutes in, and Novak is just about taking this first set, which is absurd. It's been some fast points too. First serve is long for Muller. Djokovic is in scary form at the moment. Backhand into the backhand of Muller. Backhand drop shot. Muller runs. Pick up. Lob over Muller. Muller runs around it. Forehand. Ooh, it's in the net. Muller just not high percentage enough with that shot either. 5-0. That's Muller. He can hit a few just kind of not smart shots, a few awkward shots, unforced errors. Just not quite effective enough point in, point out. This is essentially a practice session for Nola. Yeah, it's looking like it. Practice session, yeah. What is happening with FA? That's a good topic. That's a good question. Maybe Uncle Tony is not a match. Yeah, he might have to get somebody else. Listen, I felt like Tony was helping him, Lexi, when it was when it was the start of 2022, end of 2021, when Tony was just getting on the team. But I feel like at this point he's got to switch it up. He's got to switch it up. He's got to do the Yannick Sinner style. Fire everybody on his team. Start over. I loved it when Sinner did that. Listen, I was a big Sinner fan, and then Sinner fired his whole team and got Darren Cahill on board. I was like, listen, I'm with this guy for life. If you have the gall to fire your whole team when you're like number 9 in the world or something, like that's crazy. That's ambitious. And that's what I rock with. So I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm annoying. I always have to bring it back to Sinner. No, but yeah, Felix is great. I mean, I think he'll get it back. I mean, he's got a lot of things to improve on. Obviously at this point he's just not himself at all. He's not playing his game. He's hitting a whole lot of errors. His backhand is looking even way worse than usual. And it's just like his backhand is a weakness. He can start hitting unforced errors and just get super close on that backhand, hit a lot of awkward shots. His return of serve isn't amazing, especially when there's not a lot of pace to return off of. And there's just a few issues. Second serve. Well, his serve is all right. His serve is great, actually. But there are a few issues, though, with this game. And I think but I think honestly his base game is great. When he's playing great, he plays amazing. I'm really high on his peak level, like he showed, for example, against Medvedev at last year's Australian Open, where he had a match point. So he can play great. Lob whip, high Novak smash. It's in the net. Love 15. Just about the first point that Novak's lost in the set. Comes on a Djoko smash. He is cruising through this. Love 15 here. Love 15. Remember, if Djokovic wins, he's world number 1. I mean, I know it's first round. I know it's Alexandre Mueller on the other side, but it is what it is. It's not much of a surprise factor here, I think, but it is what it is. 15 all. It's looking all but like Novak is going to get number 1 once again. Almost doesn't really feel fair to Alcaraz, to be honest. It's like Alcaraz could win the whole tournament. Novak could lose second round. He's still number 1. That's crazy. But Novak's won 2 majors this year. So makes sense. Serve out wide. Muller forehand return. Backhand of Novak. Backhand of Muller into the backhand of Novak. Forehand slice into the forehand of Novak. Backhand of Muller into the backhand of Novak. Backhand Muller to the backhand of Novak. Backhand Muller. Backhand Novak. Cross court. Forehand Novak. Cross court. It's an absurd shot to equalize the point. Drop shot. Slice. Volley put. I mean, that's absurd from Novak. I mean, at every shot, he's got the whole court. Listen, back in the day, people were saying like Federer had the whole court in his control, and I don't want to compare that to Novak exactly, but it's like Novak just knows exactly what to do to get to. He doesn't try to win the point in the first like 5 shots of the rally. He doesn't play super quick, but ever so little, he just breaks down his opponent's game. He's just effective on every shot and just breaks down his opponent's game. He finds a way to get on the winning side, and that's what tennis is about. He just finds a way to get there. Forehand, cross court, put away. Set point. Novak's yet to lose a game. I think the crowd's going to go crazy when Mueller wins his first game. Probably going to be a bigger roar than for any American throughout this whole tournament. Set point. Catches the line. Crowd, it's completely silent, by the way. 6-0 for Novak. Crowd is completely silent. Novak is 2 sets away from world number 1. And he is going to get there today. But let's should be some fun points on the way. Sinner went savage mode. Actually, I didn't know what you were talking about at first. I just read Senna. I assumed it was some player I didn't know. Sinner went savage mode. Yeah, Ashley. Yeah, he went crazy. He just fired his whole team. I love it. I love it. I'm going for Casper to be pushed like that, then him losing. Yeah. Casper is defending finals. It's going to be really interesting what he does in this tournament. Carmenu, it's 5:30 a.m. Carmenu. Wow, that's wild. Noli seems to be doing his job this night. Yeah. So I'm going to head off as soon as I'm exhausted. Good night. Good night, Carmenu. I'll see you later. I appreciate you joining the stream, even though it's 5 a.m. I feel it. Just want to catch a bit of Novak. Join in for the next ones. I'll be covering the Alcaraz match tomorrow as well. We're just getting started. This one's looking like a runaway, but runaways can be fun too. By the way, I think a medic is on the court for something for Novak. I'm not sure exactly what. Speaking of Sinner, I'm sad these Corona boys aren't at New York. Yeah, they got to show up. They'll be there. Listen, if Sinner beats Alcaraz and gets his revenge, they're going to show up for the semis. And if it is Medvedev winning, if it is Medvedev waiting in the semis, and Medvedev does better than Kanda and Cincy, if Medvedev reaches the semis, Sinner's going to need the Kuroda boys in that semifinal against Medvedev. So they'll show up. I think they'll show up. Stevens Haddad-Maya match was a good one. That was always going to be interesting on paper. Yeah, Stevens took the second set, even though it looked like Haddad-Maya was kind of doing a good job keeping her away. But yeah, that was a solid match. I saw some of that. That was a good one. Stevens playing really well recently, by the way. I wouldn't be surprised if Sloane Stevens does something in the next 6 to 8 months, because she's I feel like she's, even though she lost today, I feel like she's playing a good level. Anthony, we're friends until the quarterfinals. Yeah, I know, Ashley. Yeah, we're good till then. Nah, you got Carlos, I got Yannick. We're good. But I'm sticking on my side. I'm not changing sides. We're all good till then. Yeah, that if we really get a quarterfinal rematch, that's going to be one of my most hype matches ever, because I loved that match last year, Sinner Alcaraz. Serve out wide, Muller forehand at the backhand of Novak, backhand of Muller into the backhand of Novak down the middle, forehand Muller into the backhand, Novak cross court, backhand of Muller, that's a good shot down the line, and Novak claps. It's a good shot down the line, and Novak claps. I mean, can we look at stats for total points won? I mean, I know Muller's won a few. He hasn't won nothing, but I've got to look here what it is exactly. If I can see here. Total points won. Mueller has won 9 points. That is the 9th point that Mueller has won. Novak's won almost 40. So if you wanna know how this match is going, forehand lob from Novak. That's an absurd shot from Novak. 15-all. Mueller just looks back at Novak like, what am I playing against? By the way, Barack and Michelle on the side watching on. That was a crazy shot from Novak. They're showing court level view. Great return with the one-hander. And I don't know how he had the touch to hit that as a lob. Landed right in from the baseline. Great lob from Novak, and Mueller just stares at Novak. This could be 6-0, 6-0, 6-0. Like, I'm sorry to say it for Mueller. I think Mueller's too talented. He'll get a game, but this could be tough for Mueller. Backhand from Novak into the backhand of Mueller. Forehand Novak into the backhand of Mueller. Backhand Novak to the backhand of Mueller. Forehand Novak. Just cross the net. Forehand Mueller. Down the middle. Backhand Mueller. Inside out. Forehand of Novak. Cross court. Forehand Novak. Just cross the net again. Squash shot. Novak forehand. Passing shot goes well long from Mueller. Listen, Mueller's not even playing like bad. Novak is just playing out of like crazy. And that's what we've seen from Novak time and time again. Sometimes early on in majors, Novak can have a slow start, this, that, whatever. He's not having a slow start. Longest rally of the match, by the way, 22 shots. Mueller just seemed tired of it. 15-30. This is all Novak. Serve, forehand Novak to forehand of Mueller. Cross court, 15-40. 15-40. Novak running away with this. By the way, Novak is 38-5 on the season. Like I said, he his last match, this is his first match since that Cincinnati final that was so topsy-turvy and epic. And the Cincinnati final. And yeah, we're less than half an hour into this match, by the way. But yeah, Mueller is 8-9 on the season so far. Lob way up high from Novak goes long, 30-40. 30-40. Yeah, who we got in here, though? We got Lexi, we got Max, we got Ashley. Who else we got? We got Carmenu. Who else? Who else? We got Mobile Legend in here. Thanks everybody for joining in. Serve out wide is too good for Mueller. We're back at deuce. Mueller trying to get a game. Let's see if he can do it. Serve down the line, backhand Novak to the forehand of Mueller. Forehand Novak, he just accelerates. Novak accelerates, gets to advantage. OMG Mueller, get a game, please, tennis gods. Yeah. Ashley, I think Djokovic has other ideas. Djokovic looks like he's not even going to give Mueller a game, I swear. This could be done in an hour. Advantage. Serve out wide, back and return. That's crazy. Backhand from Novak. That's too good with the pass. And it's just so easy for Novak. Doesn't even look like he's playing tennis. Just playing perfectly. I hope Mueller boomed the surprise. I don't think so. I hope so. I hope so, though, for your sake, but I don't think so. All right, 6-0, 1-0, 31 minutes into this match. Let's look at the stats so far just to kind of cry a bit for Mueller because he is getting absolutely washed, to be honest. There's not much here for Mueller. This is tough. What we got? We got 79% first serves in, 91% of first serve points, 2 for 3 on second serve. For Novak, Mueller just getting crushed on serve, even though he's hit 64% of first serves in, which isn't even awful. That's not terrible. Winners to errors, 4 winners for Mueller, 7 errors, 17 winners from Novak. Novak has hit 17 winners. It's 6-0, 1-0. Novak has hit 17 winners, 5 errors. 17 winners is crazy for Novak. This is the kind of aggressive go for it kind of game that Novak has to play if he wants to beat Carlos in a best of 5 at the end of this tournament. Shot goes long there from Novak, love 15. That's the kind of type of play that Novak has to be playing though. But 17 winners in half an hour. Walk in the park. Love 15 here. Djokovic serving. Serve into the net. Serve forehand, the forehand of Novak, backhand. Forehand Novak, inside out. That's too good. Great depth on it. No chance for Mueller. No chance for Mueller at that one. Novak breathing fire. Yeah. Novak breathing fire. That's it, Robert. Robert, I appreciate the 5, by the way, as well as the donation for $5 earlier. I really do appreciate that, Robert. Thanks for that. I appreciate you joining in the streams. Hope you're enjoying it too. 15 all. US Open underway. Yeah, that's the first US Open night session. I'm hoping to do a lot more. And yeah, this is perfect timing for me. We're gonna have it's gonna be a lot of fun to commentate these, I hope. For future streams as well. This one is looking one-sided, but there are gonna be some epics too. You better believe it. In New York, 30-15. Gonna be some epics, absolutely. Very excited. Serve from Novak. Goes long. Second serve. By the way, winner of this match plays Zapata Marias, clay quarter, or generally a clay quarter, but he can play well on hard court too. But in the second round, good draw for Novak. Great draw for Novak. But yeah, winner plays Zapata Marias. That's long from Muller, 40-15, long off the forehand side. Did Fritzy Witsy play today, or does he play tomorrow? Fritzy Witsy plays tomorrow. Fritz has tomorrow, I think. That one I know Taylor won. Did Fritz play today? There's so many matches going on today. I don't even remember. Lexi, you might be right. I might be wrong. Did Fritz play? I know Paul played. Let me check that. You're probably right. Yeah, Fritz beat John. That's right. Taylor destroyed Johnson. That's right. Yeah. Fritz played. Ashley, Fritz won today. Yeah. Chat knows better than me. Yeah, Fritz won today. That's it. 2-0 here for Djokovic. 2-0 hit here for Djokovic today. Yeah, I appreciate it. Is Muller Mobile Legend? I mean, he's playing Novak. Novak is tough. He's tough to play. But yeah, Muller. I don't know. I just feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the guy. Serve down the line is too good for Muller. 30 love. Muller looking to get a game here, and the crowd is picking up a little bit in energy. The crowd is trying to get Muller to win this game. Listen, Muller is too talented to not even win a game. That would be absurd. That would be absolutely absurd. First serve is a let. Another serve coming. Me too. I just want him to get a game. Yeah, Ashley. Let's see if he can do it. I'm pulling for him too, honestly. Big forehand, backhand slice from Novak goes long. It almost looks like Novak's given up in this game. It's looking like the time. Thanks, Lexi and Robert, not Anthony. That's funny. 40 love. Let's see if Muller can do it here at 40 love. Serve down the line, forehand return. It goes out. Game on the board. He celebrates like he won the match. Celebrates like he's becoming world number 1 today. Muller gets a game against Novak Djokovic, and let's go. That's worth the celebration. The crowd will pick up behind anything. Listen, I don't like these crowds that just sit there, don't do anything, whatever. Listen, you gotta love a crowd that brings some energy. That's New York. That's why Sinner Alcaraz last year, the atmosphere was insane. You love a crowd like that. I mean, obviously, I get annoyed when crowds are like super, whatever, toxic and get on a player like French Open crowd against Taylor Fritz, for example. But listen, it makes for some great entertainment value. Like when the crowd brings energy, you gotta love it. Whether it's like in the golf match or whether it's like here, it's just fun to watch. It's fun to watch. Yaku, yeah, Alexi. Finally got one. 6021. Novak in the lead though. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's Anthony here for Quality Shot Tennis. We'll be here for more matches. Less one-sided matches as well. Mueller is on the board though, which is good. All right, I got a question. If you're in chat, and it's a very simple question. It's the question. I got a question for y'all in the chat. Who's win the US Open? One name, last name. Who's win the US Open? Can be men's or women's side. I just want to hear a name that you're excited about. You're like, yeah, this person's winning the US Open. It can be Djokovic, it can be anybody. It can be Sinner, it can be Djokovic, Medvedev, it can even be Taylor Fritz. I just want to hear a name. Who you got winning the US Open? It can be men's side too. Let me know. All right, Novak here to serve at 2-1 for 36 minutes into this contest. 36 minutes in. Serve out wide, forehand from Muller and forehand of Novak. Backhand Muller down the line. Oh, is it a perfect pass? Or was called out? I didn't hear the call here. No, it's just out. Nearly a pass from Muller. 15 love here. 15 love here for Djokovic. Serve goes long. Second serve here for Novak. Yeah, keep them coming. I'll read them after this point. Serve Novak, backhand Novak into the forehand of Muller, backhand Novak, cross court to the backhand slice of Muller, backhand Novak to the forehand of Muller, forehand Novak to the forehand slice of Muller, forehand Novak inside in. Leaves a lot of court though, forehand deep in the court from Muller. It's a forehand, Muller with the advantage. Muller slice down the line, forehand Novak. That's big down the line. Backhand Novak, cross court goes out though, 15-all. It's a good point for Muller. Muller took advantage when he could. Okay, let's see. Party just getting started. NYC. Yeah, Muller with a crazy comeback. Let's see if you can do it, Ashley. God's gonna give you excited anyway, though. Yeah, this tournament's gonna be awesome. Alcaraz. Okay, I asked who's gonna win the US Open. Who we got? We got Alcaraz, Ashley, Medvedev, Robert. That's my favorite answer, though. I like that answer a lot because everybody's counting Daniil out and forgetting about him, and I think that's a big mistake. Ashley Rybakina. Okay. Lexi Casper. Interesting. Lexi, I like that one too. People are forgetting about nobody's talking about Casper. You kidding me? Last year's finalist. No, nobody's even talking about him. RG finalist of both the last 2 years. Miami finalist, ATP Finals finalist, who beat Auger Aliassime and Fritz and Rublev on indoor hard courts to get to the ATP Finals final. Nobody's talking about Casper. I think that's a mistake. He played great at the US Open last year. So I like that answer too. Kick serve, backhand Novak down the middle, forehand of Muller. It's in the net though. And Muller, there's too many errors. I mean, he's got the skill, but he's just shot in, shot out. It's not always there for him. And that can be his shots can break down pretty easily against top guys. And that's the problem for him. Rybakina says Robert Rublev Serafine. Rublev's my favorite answer yet. If Andre gets it, the tennis world is going to go beyond nuts. If you thought the tennis world went nuts for Cincinnati, Rublev getting New York. Drop volley. What a point. Backhand right to the backhand volley of Novak. Novak there like a wall. 3-1. 3-1 here for Novak. Rybakina. I love seeing Rybakina get another one would be great. He's going to win a game. He already got one. Let's see if he can get another one, Matt. You would think he just won a tournament. Yeah, absolutely. The reaction was crazy. I loved it though. I came back and Mueller won a game. Woohoo! Yeah, love to see it. Yeah, my reaction to Mueller winning is going to be the most hyped I get today. Absolutely, winning a game against Novak in this form, that's worthy of a celebration. That's better than winning the match. Serve here for Muller. I know. Novak is playing crazy though. I would think that this is a good sign. I mean, you expect he's not going to bring this level the whole tournament, but still, it's a good sign. Usually, he starts super slow in majors, to be honest. Recently, at least, so great signs for Novak that he's already off to the races. I think Cincinnati is a big help for that, as well as a lot of rest before Cincinnati. I think he's really what would you call it? Concocted the perfect season up to this point. Uh, Novak showing a little bit of skill. It's a let off the first serve from Muller. Novak hits a between the legs return. Doesn't count for anything, but it was cool. Serve down the line, forehand return big down the middle. Forehand of Novak inside in. Forehand of Muller. Forehand of Novak backhand Muller into the backhand of Novak. Forehand Muller into the forehand of Novak backhand Muller into the backhand slice of Novak backhand Muller into the backhand of Novak backhand of Muller into the forehand of Novak, back in Muller, back to that forehand, cross court from Muller, forehands in the net. Muller's playing a little bit better, 15 all. He's second with Novak in the long rallies. He's finding his way around the court better. 15 all. We could see him start. Listen, he's up. He was down to break already, but we could see him start to hold serve a little bit more. We could see him hold serve a little bit more. So that's something. I hope Casper not face Novak, Medi, Alki. That's the condition. Yeah, that's the same thing with my center pick. I'll give you guys my picks for the Open after this too. I think that both of my picks I didn't see once in the chat, which I find super interesting too. One of them makes a lot of sense. I didn't see in the chat. Backhand down the middle, backhand from Novak, inside out, forehand to the backhand of Novak cross court, backhand of Muller into the backhand of Novak, backhand Muller into the forehand of Novak cross court, forehand Muller, forehand big, backhand slice, goes wide. 15-30 here. All right. So, well, the I chose Yannick Sinner and Arena Sabalenka, and yeah, Yannick Sinner, Yannick Sinner is probably going to be wrong, but I not just because I'm a fan. I really after watching you, whenever I see somebody play as high a level as he did against Alcaraz last year at the Open, I just feel like that guy Sinner knows how incredible he played last year at the US Open. He knows that he brought a level that really deserved a title, or at least could have won a title. So he'll get back here feeling like he's got unfinished business to work with. And I don't know. I just feel like the momentum is perfect coming into the tournament, and not all eyes are on him either after Cincinnati. So I feel like it's the perfect storm, and he's probably not going to do it. And but I'm gonna go with that, and got to make it fun a bit. But that's my pick, and then Sabalenka as well. I got for the women's, and Sabalenka has been one of the best players all year. So I those are the two I picked, and I feel like Sabalenka is gonna get over that semifinal hurdle, like she did on the hard courts in Australia earlier this year. Backhand, forehand of Novak, forehand of Muller, forehand of Muller chipped into the forehand of Novak, forehand inside in, forehand of Muller, forehand of Novak down the line is an absurd shot, 4-1. Not gonna see Novak hit a much faster forehand than that. Not gonna see Novak hit a much faster forehand than that. No way. That was huge. Yes, Anthony, Sinner should have been Alki last year, in my opinion. I agree, Robert. I mean, for me, that match was kind of won by both players. For me, tennis won with that match. And I know that's like corny, whatever, but like I mean that in the most literal sense I could mean. Because people are like, who's gonna show up and bring this next era to like the best it can be? Like, we're not excited for the next era. Who's like, and we're not like we're not seeing these young guys play super clutch, play tennis that excites us to the level of the big three. But then we saw that match, and everybody's like, "Yeah, we're going to be excited for this next era because it's going to bring something super awesome." And for me, that's like, listen, what kind of tennis can show up after an era like the big three and still keep us super excited? And that's the kind of tennis that's going to have to be brought to keep us super excited. To me, that match is a staple. That tennis just keeps going. Tennis is going to be exciting. Doesn't matter the era. Sinner Alcaraz era is going to be awesome. There's a lot of other guys in the mix too. Draper, Korda, Hachanov, Runa, Feast, Musetti, Tsitsipas, Rude. I mean, I can keep it going. Hachanov, whatever. There's a lot of players Players coming up too. I mean, Woo. There's so many random players out there that are just so good. So I'm super excited for the next era, and that match made me super excited for the next era. 6-0-4-1. I hope we get it again in the quarterfinals. That Sinner Alcaraz rematch. Because it was just so many. That Sinner Alcaraz quarterfinal. I mean, I could literally just go days talking about it, but so many fun moments throughout that match. It didn't even feel real. It was so tense, but so exhilarating. 4-1 for Novak in the second set. That match is awesome. 6-0-4-1. Serve here for Novak. Serve into the net from Novak. Second serve. Forehand Novak into the backhand of Mueller on the stretch. Forehand Novak. It's a drop shot. Backhand Mueller. Slice on the line. Lob. It's going to be a tweener. There's a tweener. That's a good one. Hard backhand volley. Mueller puts it away. Novak might win the match, but Mueller, it's the best shot of the match. Love 15. Mueller getting the crowd involved. You got to love this guy. Mueller getting the crowd involved. Love 15. That was a great tweener. He didn't place it. He didn't go for a lot. He didn't go for a winner, but he had a setup for a next shot. He got the right pace on it. He got into position, and he hit it down low. That's how you want it. Down low. Great racket head speed as well. That was a good tweener. That was a good one. Shot of the match, and it didn't come from the side of Novak. Backhand, forehand, picked up, forehand. That's a huge one for Mueller. Suddenly Mueller is going for a shot. It's love 30. You love a good between the leg shot. You love a good one. Love 30. Listen, I can't even explain the shot that Mueller just hit, but he hit this kind of just great forehand. Probably the fastest forehand he's hit of the match. Really hit over that shot. Love 30. Mueller's picking it up. This is what you love to see. Serve down the line. Forehand from Novak to the forehand of Mueller. Forehand Novak. Forehand of Mueller. Backhand Novak. Cross score and backhand slice of Mueller. Forehand Novak inside in. It's too good. 15-30. Mueller. Listen, Djokovic has been merciless in not giving Mueller games. That's going to continue. That's going to continue. 8 minutes until midnight in NYC. Yeah, 8 minutes till midnight in New York. 8 minutes till 12. It's midnight here. It's it's same whatever the time is in New York. It's that time here too, where I'm commentating from. I'm living on New York time, Eastern time. 15:30. Serve from Novak is too good. 30 all. 30 all. Sinner is brilliant, and he's really good at match point last year. It was his match for the taking. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Carlos fought well, but he had the match point, which always makes it tougher on his own serve as well. Yeah, that's a tough one. Serve goes wide. Another serve coming here for Joker. The double fall from Djokovic. Suddenly, Mueller has his first break point of the match. Mueller's got his first break point in the match. I mean, I know it's 6-0-4-1. The crowd is going to go crazy if he gets it. Mueller is vibing out there, though, no matter what the score. He's making a lot of fans, and that's what you like to see. I've been a fan of this guy since, like I said, since Marrakesh in April. I mean, not a huge fan, but a fan whenever I've seen his name. Break point here. Backhand, cross corner, backhand. Novak hits the net. It goes back in his side. Mueller gets the break against Novak, 4-2. Novak with the dip, a couple of errors, 4-2. Okay, 4-2. At least something for Mueller. At least something for Mueller. He's on a break still, which doesn't help, but at least something for him, which is it's nice to see. I need to watch more challenger matches. Yeah, listen, Max, challengers. If you want to know who's the next name coming up, watch challengers. Everybody has to play challengers at some point. Some less than others, but Nearly an around the net return from Djokovic, but goes wide. 15 love here for Muller. What a tweener by Muller. Yeah, it wasn't placed as a winner. He wasn't trying to hit a between the leg shot winner, but it was a perfect setup for the next shot. Between the leg shot can be a valid shot. It wasn't that situation. 15 all. 15 all. 15 all here at 4-2. So for Muller is wide. Second serve. Ivanisevic watching on. Backhand return into the net from Novak. Muller is winning more points now. Novak's level has dropped and Muller's level has picked up. So I'm not whatever. I'm not saying Muller's gonna win, but it's closer now. It's closer now. I think Muller's gonna hold serve a lot more. Kick serve. Back and return, forehand of Muller, back cross court, forehand chip down the middle, forehand inside out, backhand of Novak, backhand of Muller, forehand Novak, into the forehand of Muller, forehand Novak. That's too good. Inside in, 30 all. It's a good shot from Novak, 30 all. Yeah, I appreciate everybody joining in. Quality Shot Tennis. We'll be here for a lot more streams as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. It's Anthony Hirsch here for Quality Shot. Anthony here for Quality Shot Tennis. We're at 30 all. Muller trying to get the break. And don't forget to like the video as well if you enjoyed it. Hope you guys are enjoying it. 30 all. Serve down the line, backhand slice, back into Muller, cross score into the backhand, slice of Novak down the middle, forehand of Muller, up high into the forehand of Novak, cross score into the forehand slice of Muller, backhand slice into the forehand of Novak down the line, lob way up high. It's going to go wide though, 30-40. 30-40. My stream is behind Anthony's. Oh, Matt. Okay, got you. Mine too. I'm pausing the YouTube stream until it matches my tennis stream. Yeah, Zerafine, that's a good way to do it. Listen, I watched Tennis Talk with Cam Williams, especially back in the last year. I was watching him a lot. I was watching Cam a lot. Who, by the way, gave some memberships earlier in the stream, but I had to do that all the time with Cam's. I had to match his to match mine because listen, Cam, he's all the way in Australia. We got people watching all over the world, so my stream's either it's going to be behind some people, it's going to be in front of some people. So you can do that. That's a good method of doing it. Deuce. We're at deuce here. Muller serving. Serve into the net. It's a double fault. It's a double fault for Muller. Double fault for Muller, who's still hitting a few too many unforced errors. 6:00 in the morning here. I may have to consider bed soon. Zara, if you haven't even considered bed soon, then that's kind of worrying. That's kind of worrisome. Maybe after Novak gets the break here, if he does. Back in from Muller. That goes long. 5-2 for Novak. It's 5-2 for Novak. 5-2 for Novak. 55 minutes into this contest. Yeah, like I said, this is the first match Novak has played since Cincinnati. That Cincinnati final was insane. It was just like topsy-turvy, and I don't know. It was so surreal because we wanted to see an Alcaraz Novak match for like a year and more change. I mean, if you were on Twitter, if you were on social media, just watching with tennis fans, everybody was like, when are we going to see Alcaraz Djokovic again? And then we get it at Wimbledon. And especially with Alcaraz proven he can beat Novak in a big final, getting Cincinnati, where it seemed like Alcaraz was kind of the favorite, and Novak with an extraordinary comeback, topsy-turvy. Both guys have match points. Third set tiebreaker, extraordinary level, match point saves in the third set. It was like this match is like only in like a tennis fan's wildest dreams. I will say I think the level was not pitch perfect from either player, especially at least until the end of the third set. And I felt like both guys at different points were not clutch enough. But the fact that they were so clutch, Djokovic with this miraculous comeback and Alcaraz with his match point saves, among with other stuff throughout. Djokovic saving a match point. I mean, they were very clutch in other ways too, and that made up for it for me. I do feel like the level in some ways, if you're taking both sides into account, maybe was at least, if not just as high, was higher at Wimbledon if you're taking the whole match into account. But still, that Cincinnati final was crazy, and I think it was the match of the year. Murray Kokkinakis, I still like to point out because that match was crazy. But I mean, Masters final and probably the best Masters final that we've ever seen. So anyway, 5-2. At least outside of say Fed Nadal in Rome, which was 5 sets, and Nadal Djokovic in Madrid 2009 was a semifinal, which helps the case as well. 5-2 here, 6-0, 5-2. 56 minutes into this contest. Serve down the line, backhand of Novak as a drop shot hits the tape and go. If Novak does not need luck at this point, guy's reaction in the crowd is hilarious. Guys like Novak didn't need that. 15 left. Novak doesn't need the luck. Not at this point. Novak doesn't need the luck. Serve out wide, backhand, cross court into the backhand of Mueller, forehand, inside out, goes out. 15 all. Hits the tape and goes wide. Yeah, I put out my kind of recap of the Cincinnati final and my thoughts on the Alcaraz Djokovic rivalry in general on my own YouTube channel. I'm trying to post more on there. I also posted a US Open draw preview for anybody who wants to check it out. My channel is Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch. If anybody wants to check it out, Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch. If anybody wants to check it out. But yeah, posted a US Open draw preview there as well. Backhand to the forehand of Novak down the line. Backhand from Muller into the backhand of Novak. Pass. Forehand volley is too good from Novak, 30-15. I mean, listen, Djokovic has been around for like almost 20 years. This is some of the best volleying I've ever seen him do in the last couple tournaments. Very good stuff. Novak is close to a set away from regaining world number 1. Is it going to be the last time that Novak regains world number 1? Who knows? You never know. You never know when the last time is going to be. It's going to be eventually. It's going to be eventually. He's got to defend ATP finals as well. Australian Open, Roland Garros. He's got a lot to defend at the end of this year and next year as well. But with this match, he could gain the world number 1 once more. Is it the last time he does it? It's a good question. I think it's a good question. Forehand chip, backhand from Novak to the backhand of Muller, backhand Novak, cross corner, backhand of Muller, backhand Novak, the forehand of Muller, backhand Novak down the line. It's a good shot. Forehand cross court. Forehand cross court goes long though. 40-30. Muller still sticking in this set. (40-30) set point here at 5-2. Serve down the line it's a let off the first serve. Back and return. It's a good one from Muller. Back and cross court into the backhand of Novak. Back into Muller. Down the middle into the forehand of Novak. Backhand Muller. Forehand of Novak inside out. Backhand Muller into the forehand of Novak. Cross court. Forehand of Muller. It's in the net. 6-0, 6-2 for Novak. 6-0, 6-2 for Novak. He's one set away from world number 1. He's cruising in his first round match. Novak cruising in his first round. Carolina Wozniacki wins 2 straight sets today. That's nice. Yeah, good for Caro. I'm happy to see Caro winning. Happy to see Caro winning. Yeah, we talk about Wozniacki a little bit, just a little bit, in a new podcast that comes out tomorrow for Tennis 360. New podcast on the QualityShot Tennis channel. Bit advertising a lot for it, but yeah, so check that out. That's coming tomorrow. Actually, might come out in a few hours. I'm not sure. But it's coming soon. New episode of that one. We're going to be talking about US Open draw along with some other stuff. So you can check that out. What else we got here? Well, Mueller, 2 games impressive. It really is, though. Novak is playing out of his head. I mean, Novak is doing what Novak does. It's officially midnight in NYC. It's midnight in New York, Max. It's midnight in New York. We got one more set to play here. I got to wake up early. This match started 4 hours late, and I got to wake up in the morning. But I I don't care. I will watch the end. I will watch the end. I'm looking forward to a lot of late nights watching New York. Watching New York. I'm not in New York, but watching New York. I'm going to bed. Somebody call me if the match turns around. All right. I'll call you on stream, Zerafine, if Mueller wins. Mueller wins, I will personally yell outside of your house that Mueller's come back. I'll wake you up. But I doubt that will happen. I'll see you later, Zerafine. I hope you join in for more streams too. I'm gonna be commentating Alcaraz tomorrow as well. So make sure to join in for that. That's gonna be fun. Alcaraz takes on Dominic Kopfer. I like Kopfer a lot. I like how he's playing too. He's kind of having a little bit of a resurgence. I mean, he's never been that high in the ranks, but I've always appreciated him as a player. I really like his mentality. I got to see him in Atlanta. I got to do a one-on-one interview with Dominic Kopfer, so that made me a fan too. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm excited for that one. Alcaraz versus Kopfer should be fun. But yeah, it is cool. Got to speak with Kopfer. 6-0, 6-2. Joker is one set away from the win. Mueller here to serve. Mueller is doing a little bit better on serve in the last set. He was doing better in the rallies. But Novak Djokovic is really playing one of the best first round matches at a major I've seen him play. He's really playing phenomenal out the gate. 15 love here for Mueller. This is one of the best first round matches I've seen Novak play. I don't remember the exact stat, but I think Novak broke the record for most first round matches in a row. Actually, in fact, I'm positive he got the record for most first round matches won consecutively then, so this is extending the record. But Novak has the record. He passed Federer, who had the record. I think like 67, 68 or something for Novak. Forehand, backhand of Novak. It goes long from Djokovic. 30 love here for Mueller in the first game. Thanks for the magic trick. I'm back on stream again, Matt. Yeah. It's the people who've been around the tennis YouTube a bit. They can give you some tips on it. They can give you some tips on it. I mean, I know from watching Cam, you have to sync the streams a bit. I do that a lot when I watch Cam stuff. I have to sync the streams all the time. Yeah. 40 love. Hour and 4 minutes in. It's looking like Novak wants to finish this in like an hour, less than an hour and 30 minutes. 6-0, 6-2, but it's Mueller at 40 love. Back in return, cross court, and back into Mueller. 4 Novak goes wide. 1-0. Mueller with 4 straight points to start out the third set. That's a good sign for Mueller, though. I mean, listen, Mueller started playing a better level at 2-0 in the second set. He got the game, and then his tension kind of lifted. He was going for more shots, hitting better shots, playing more high percentage in the long rallies. And I don't know. He could at least hold like halfway close with Djokovic. He could hold somewhat close with Novak in this third set. Mueller wins another game. Yay. Yeah, Max. You gotta celebrate the small things. Absolutely. 1-0 here for Mueller. Djokovic serve goes long. Serve back in return in the net. 15 love here for Djokovic. Love for Djokovic. All the Andy 5-setters are the best for me, but the one in mind would always be his match against K. I think of that whenever I see K and Andy. Simply awesome. That match was something different. Murray Kokkinakis, by the way. To Lexi is talking about. Murray Kokkinakis is crazy, Lexi. Forehand, the backhand of Muller. Forehand, Novak in the net. 15 all. 15 all. 5-1 for Muller so far in the set in points. But yeah, Murray Kokkinakis, that match was special. I mean, I don't know if you can really appreciate it. That second round encounter, if you didn't watch it live or like live on the TV as it was happening, but that match was something else. I woke up pretty late actually for later than I was expecting to. I woke up at like 9:30 a.m. or 10 o'clock in the States, which isn't late, but it was later than I wanted to wake up that morning anyway. And I was in Australia, they were still playing, and it was like the start of the fourth set. And I got to catch the last two sets. That match was crazy, Murray Kokkinakis. So yeah, I don't think it's a terrible argument that that's still the match of the year. It's that match was crazy. I don't think that's bad at all. I'm talking about recent matches, excluding Rafa and Novak. No, I got you. I got you, Lexi. Yeah. For me, for recent matches, a couple of my favorites, Sinner Alcaraz last year, and also Medvedev Oj Aliassim at Australian Open. Those are a couple of the ones that pop up in my head. Those were extraordinary. I like both of those. 40-15 here for Joker. 40-15 here for Novak. Forehand into the net. One game apiece. Mueller has officially won 3 games. Mueller has won 3 games. Let's see if he can keep winning more. Their total stats in games is Djokovic is up to 13. Mueller has 3. Mueller is catching up. Slowly but surely. Wozniacki and Kvitova are playing in the second round. I hope it's an epic 3 sets for that match. That is a must see. That's an OG match. That's a match between 2 players from back in the day. That's awesome. Wozniacki and Kvitova are great. I have a feeling it will be. I got a gut feeling it's going to be too. Uh, Petra is one of my favorites. Yeah, I like both of those players. And yeah, Kvitova is one of mine too. I like Kvitova too. I always have. Very fun player to watch. I like all the lefties, especially lefties that can hit so big. And I really like her personality on court as well. Kick serve, backhand Novak, and a backhand of Muller. Backhand slice and the backhand slice of Muller. Backhand slice of Novak. Forehand of Muller. Forehand of Novak in the net. Dirty love here. Kick serve, backhand Novak, big forehand for pass. That's a good shot from Muller. What I say, Muller's doing a little bit better on serve. Muller has figured out the service rhythm. He's found his rhythm on serve, has Muller. He hasn't lost a point on serve. 8 points, 8 points, 1 for Muller on his serve. 2-1. Good stuff. Yeah, let's go over the results today. Some of the interesting results that I want to look over it. It's kind of a recap. Tomorrow, there's a lot of matches I'm excited for tomorrow, so we can talk about a few of those too. But just real quick on the changeover. Let's see what we got here. JJ Wolf lost in a 5-setter against Zhang. What else we got here? Dominic Thiem played a good match against Bublik, won there. Runa lost to Garbais Vienna, which is crazy. Tiafo won a good match against talented youngster Lerner Tien. What else we got? Where's some big results? Korda lost to Fuchsovic. What else? Musetti lost to a player that I think most people hadn't even heard of. I'm gonna mispronounce his name, but Draguit or what? Droguit. That's how you would say it, Anglo-American way. But yeah, and then Fritz won. Who else? Tommy Paul won. Oj Aliassim Continues his losing streak. His losing streak. Christopher Eubanks won in 4 sets over Quan. That's the men's side. Some of the big results on the women's side. Let's see. Some of the big results on the women's side. Oh, by the way, also, let's see what else we got. Tsitsipas also beat Raonic as well, by the way. Then just real quick on the women's side as well. Azarenka won very comfortably. Bencic won in straight sets. Swiatek won 6-0, 6-1. Kudermatova is out. Sorribes Tormo upset Kalinina, who was the 28th seed. Rybakina straight set at Kostyuk 6-2, 6-1. That's a good result. Mertens won in a third set breaker, the first of the tournament. And yeah, those were a few big tournament. Haddad Maya won a high level match against Stevens. Goff won a dramatic match against Sigmund. That was fun. Ostapenko 1-3. Mir Andreeva, the youngsters, through, and Wozniacki, the she's still around, and she won her first match in straight sets. 15 love here for Novak. Congrats to Mueller for winning another game. We got to get in the chat every time he wins the game. That's a course of celebration. Forehand return into the ground from Mueller. 30 love. 30 love here for Novak. Yeah, Novak is cruising through. He's nearly just 4 games away from world number 1. Back in return, forehand of Novak into the backhand, jumping up from Mueller. It's too good from Novak. It really amazes me the constant depth and pressure that Novak is able to apply, even from defensive positions. It's like even when Novak is way way on the stretch, or just is being pressured way off the court, out of position, and he just hits this like crazy shot, and it's like, wow, it's unbelievable. It's crazy. I'm pumped every time Mueller wins a game. Next time Mueller wins a game, I'll make a promise now. Next time Mueller wins a game, I'll go crazy. That's for like 5 seconds, but I'll go crazy. Next time Mueller wins a game, I'll go crazy. We gotta celebrate every game Mueller wins. It looked like it was gonna be 6-0, 6-0, 6-0 for a hot minute. Crowd got super into it. In what's the call? In the risk of looking like an idiot, I will go crazy for 5 seconds the next time that Mueller wins a game. First serve in the net from Novak. Second serve coming here from Djokovic. Back in return. Catch the sideline. Backhand drop shot. Forehand drop shot from Novak. Redraw. Backhand back to the volley. No way. Novak. Yeah, he misses it. Just wide. 40-30. 40-30. Yeah, relatively easy first round for Novak. I mean, he's going to win this in straights, you would think. He's certainly going to win this match. Good first round. He's playing a very high level, especially for the first set and a half. He was playing unbelievable. And he's really playing a very high level to start off, which doesn't always happen with Novak. So it's good to see. Certainly didn't happen at the French Open. If you saw the French Open, he was all over the place in his first matches. Wimbledon too, but especially the French Open. But he found it at the end of the tournament. But this tournament, he's off to the races. Second serve here from Novak. The double fault. You kind of sensed it coming. It was kind of a weird first serve. Deuce. Kind of a chance for Mueller to break away here. I might jinx. I might have jinxed up Novak in the set, because Muller's picked up, and like Mueller is clearly a talented player who good mentality, still fighting. Serve from Novak is wide. Another serve coming here from Novak. Serve out wide, back in from Novak, cross score. That's too good from Novak. Solid. Exactly what he needs to do. Advantage for Novak. I reckon that Mueller hasn't dropped a point on serve yet. So Mueller's serve win percentage on serve so far is better than Novak's in the set. Deuce game for Novak. Mueller yet to lose a point on serve in the set. Forehand inside out, backhand from Muller. Forehand drop volley, too good, 2-2. Forehand drop volley, 2-2. All right, all right. I'm pumped every time Muller wins a game. Me too, Ashley. It's like I know him. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting pumped for him. Yeah, Mueller is super likable. He's a super likable player. I really don't think he's ever gonna climb. I could be wrong. I don't think he's got the ceiling to climb up to like the top 40, top 30. But he's a talented player, and he's always a fun watch. Great hands as well. Great volley skills. He should come to net more, switch it up. But it's just so hard against Novak. Forehand, he kind of does there. He runs up to the net after the serve. Serve goes out. 9 points on serve, and 9 points won for Muller in the set. What's the hype with this Andreeva girl? Anthony's going to give you a long answer about Andreeva. Serve down the line. Forehand returns. 10 points on serve for Muller. 10 points won against Novak. Muller wasn't winning a single game on serve in the first set and a half. Finally doing something. Serve down the line, backhand. All right, I gave a promise. I said next time Muller wins a game, I'll go crazy. I'll go a little bit crazy with this one. It was a bit predictable. He hasn't lost a single point on serve, has Muller. Hasn't lost a single point on serve. I said I'd go crazy. Forehand from Novak, huge. Forehand from Muller. Forehand the net. Let's go. Muller gets it done. Muller gets the game against Novak Djokovic. Let's go. Let's go. Muller getting the game. Muller gets the game. 3-2. Muller, listen, Muller's doing better though. I mean, it's not like he's not winning anything. Like he's doing a little bit better. He's doing a bit better. A little bit better. He's doing better on serve. He he was barely winning points. At one point he had won 9 points in general, like period. He's played what is it? I don't think he's lost a single point on serve so far in the set. So shout out Muller. He's doing better. What's the hype with this Andreeva girl? Yeah, I mean, listen, I think she's got a super high ceiling. I really like her mentality. She believes in herself. I think she's a player who very nice personality as well. By the way, I would say as well. Um and yeah, I don't know. I think it's very high ceiling, very aggressive game, just very complete player as well. With experience, I think she's good. She has a I don't know. When she's really picking up her level, it's really hard to stop her as well. And in terms of winning matches when she gets on a roll, but also inside of a match too. She gets like just red hot and just really starts firing off winners off of both wings. And it's really fun to watch. Very quick as well. So yeah, I'm high on Andreeva. I think she's great. Anthony about to do the Macarena that Muller wins another game. Yeah. 3-2. Hour and 18 minutes. Muller in the lead. That's it. He's got Novak just where he wants him, does Muller. Muller's got Novak just where he wants him. You better believe it. 2-3. This is why it shouldn't do streams past midnight. This is why this is a terrible idea. We're at 2-3. Serve. Forehand return. Forehand of Novak. Cross court. Forehand on the stretch. It goes long, though. Goes long. 15 love for Djokovic. We got a tighter set, though, here. This is way tighter than either of the first two sets. Not even close. Not even close. Serve down the line in the net. 30 love for Djokovic. Serve down the line. Goes long the return from Muller. 40 love. It's the crowd packed for the Muller and Novak match. Yeah, well, I'll give you something about it. I mean, I think I think some people have left after the golf, but the well, what was it? The numbers in the night session for the golf match broke records for the most people in the night session, and for a first day night session. Forehand slice and the forehand of Muller, backhand Novak goes long, 40-15. But yeah, the crowd is absolutely packed. The record of people there, the number of people there at the tournament for the first day broke records today. It was like they said something like 74,000 or something people showed up today for the tournament, which is a record. So US Open doing great numbers, which is awesome. That's what you like to see. You could just hear it during the golf match too. It wasn't like you could just hear it. But the atmosphere in New York is always crazy too. I remember Kontaveit versus Serena last year. One of the versus Tomljanovic as well, but against Kontaveit, that was one of the best atmospheres I've ever seen in a tennis match. For forehand of Novak to the backhand of Muller, backhand Novak on the stretch. Great athleticism from both. Goes out on the slice from Muller, 3-3. 3-3 here. Anthony Hirsch here on commentary for Quality Shot Tennis. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be here for more matches. Listen, we could get Sinner out in the quarters later in the tournament. I really hope that I have a chance to commentate that one if we do get it, because that is going to be one of the highlights of my year. So I hope we get it. 3-3. I'm excited for a lot. I mean, listen, so many matches to watch. Medvedev, Djokovic. We got the scoreboard on time. Wasn't the case at Wimbledon. So I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be good. Back and listen, just the US Open in general is super exciting. So and we're gonna be covering it. So hope you guys stick around for it. Forehand Novak to the forehand of Muller, backhand slice, and the backhand volley of Muller goes wide. Left 15. Left 15 here in this one. Djokovic at left 15. Max. Yeah. Like that, yeah. Nah, Andre was great. What was the crowd record from the other 3 slams? Do you think US Open will surpass them? That's a question I have no idea how to answer, because I don't know if the stadiums are which one's the biggest stadium. I don't know what the biggest stadium is. I don't know if I would guess it's Australia or New York, but I don't know. I don't know. I think New York might have the biggest, so I don't think that any of the others would pass it. But I don't know that for sure. I do not know the answer. 15 here for Muller. I can look that up though. I'll look that up. I think that's interesting. Which Grand Slam has the biggest stadiums? Biggest most number of seats at in a stadium? Something to look up. Serve down the line, goes wide. Serve here from Muller. Backhand forehand of Muller. Backhand of Djokovic. The backhand of Muller goes long. 15-30 for Djokovic. 15-30 for Djokovic. Yeah, we had Cam in here. Tennis Talk with Cam Williams came in here earlier. He's doing his own stream. He's got over like 1,000 people watching here. He's doing his own thing, but really appreciate Cam coming in here. He gifted some memberships to Enigma. It was always great in the chat too. Enigma's been joining in for some recent streams, and some others as well. So to Jane as well, gave a membership. So shout out Cam, always showing the love. Want to show the love back too as well. Great channel. So if you're not subscribed, Tennis Talk with Cam Williams, I definitely check out his channel because he goes crazy. His work ethic is the best on tennis YouTube. It's crazy. He's just hours upon hours just for all the matches, showing up, always being hyped. I mean, it's crazy. Let's talk about something like who is your tennis crush, Anthony? I mean, Rybakina, probably. Rybakina. I feel like Elena is a good one. I've been a fan of Rybakina for a while, so I'll go Rybakina. Stefanos has a crush on Margot. No, it's we know that one. We've seen that one in Australia. We've seen that one in Australia. 40-30 here for Muller. No, I know. It's a super simple answer. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I gave an answer. You can't please the people. You can't please the people. You can't please the people. 30-40. 30-40 here with the break point. 30-40 here with the break point. You can't please the people. Serve, back and return, backhand cross scoring, the backhand of Novak, backhand, the backhand of Novak, forehand from Muller to the forehand of Novak, forehand of Muller, forehand Novak, forehand of Muller. Hits the tape and goes back in his side. 4-3 for Novak. 4-3 for Novak, who gets a break there. 4-3 for Novak, who gets a break there. 4 games to 3. Reba is my twin. Lexi. Nice, nice. Cam is blushing now. Is that right? Now let me see if I can join into his stream for a bit or see what's going on over there. Djokovic, you're at 4-3. Djokovic is 2 games away from getting to world number one. I mean, I know this is like whatever lighthearted first round match, but like, I just want to point out is no it. This could be one of the last times a big three, big four guy gets to gets back to world number one in the world. I mean, you know what I mean? This could be one of the last times. Is it the last time? Like I said, Alcaraz has a very good chance of regaining it at the end of this year. Then Novak has Roland Garros. He has Australia. He's got a lot of points to defend. I mean, if he doesn't have a whole lot to gain, has a lot of points to gain in Australia. I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Novak to regain world number one. And listen, by the time he regains it back, he's going to be like 37. And listen, Novak is a physical marvel of sport, but this is the last times the big three member gets to world number one. Dare I say, you have to think you never know when the last time is going to be. It's at least one of them. That's just something about it. If you just want something to get you a little bit more excited about the match. But the truth is that that just happens to be a coincidental side effect of of the match, but it's still interesting. And this has been a blowout for Novak. Nothing less was expected. 6-0, 6-2, 4-3. Serve down the line, backhand Muller into the forehand of Novak cross court, forehand lob, forehand. Okay, 15 love. First serve's out. Second serve. Kick serve, backhand of Muller into the forehand of Novak, inside in, forehand cross court, forehand on the. Oof. Novak almost made it, but 15 all. It's chaos in Cam's channel. I got you. So you like my I'm making accusations. Making accusations. Making accusations. Yeah, I can't. Well, Cam's channel is always chaos, but it's great. I mean, that's great. 15 all here at 4-3. I reckon Cam likes it too. I reckon Cam I like it when the chat's going crazy. I like that too. Ooh, serve out wide is an ace from Joker. 315. Baka liked on Facebook to reply on Amanda Nisimova's page on mental health. That was so cool. Yeah, there's nothing more important to talk about than mental health. Um, yeah, I mean, much more serious topic than what we've been talking about, but that's a very bad thing for anybody to go through. I mean, everybody goes through it in some ways, but it sucks. 30-15 here at 4-3 for Joker. Serve into the net. 30 all. 30 all. At 4-3 for Djokovic. But yeah, Rabagna's cool. Yeah, she's cool. And that's crazy. Yeah, I was thinking about that while we were talking, Matt. I was like, yeah, you actually got a like from or a reply or whatever. That's pretty cool. 30 all. 30 all at 4-3. Backhand, the forehand of Novak, forehand of Muller, hits the tape, goes back on the side, 40-30. 40-30. Accidentally misread that as Amanda Seyfried. Well, that's sweet for Ravachna to do that. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Hour and 32 minutes in. Kick serve, backhand Novak, cross corner backhand. Forehand Novak, cross corner, forehand of Muller, forehand Novak. That's huge down the line from Novak. Novak's coming for that US Open trophy. He wants both hands on it. He doesn't want just one hand on it. He's going for both hands. And he wants that world number one, too. Novak is one game away from regaining world number one. Is it going to be the last time we see him do it? I mean, I'm probably saying that a bit too much. It seems like they'll probably do it again, but you really just never know, though, which is why I keep mentioning that. He's got points to defend after the US Open, so you just never know. But either way, to regain world number one. It's an ace from ace out wide from Muller, though. Ace out wide from Muller. Mental health is probably something too broad for the tennis fed to cover, but they should. Yeah, I mean, the more conversation about the better. Totally. Forehand, cross court, forehand, volley, put away, 30 love. Hope Amanda Mismova is doing okay. Yeah, she's good. I mean, she seems like she's doing good. I'm glad she's having the break at least. Whatever. I think the break was needed for her, so I think it's good. I mean, listen. If you're not happy, you're not going to be winning anyway. So everybody was like, and she should just get back on the court. It's like, okay, well, she's going to lose, and then you're going to be like, then you're going to be making fun of her on social media, and it's like that's not gonna not gonna get us anywhere. It's like she's taking the break because she needs to get to a better place. You need to be in a better place to be winning. So anyway, it's a real thing, and I mean sometimes it's necessary to kind of put yourself through some stuff, but yeah, it's important to talk about because it can suck too. 30 all here at 5-3. 30 all at 5-3. Djokovic is 2 points away here. Djokovic is 2 points away here from the second round. And another opponent that you just have to feel like Djokovic is like just really happy with this draw. Zapata Marias in the second round, and that's whatever. That's Zapata Marias. He's gonna be happy for reaching a second round because he's probably not gonna get past that. All right, match point here for Djokovic. Match point here for Djokovic for what was a pretty easy match. Mueller still standing pretty much between the sideline and the doubles alley, which he's been doing for a few points throughout this match, but I like that too. It's a double fault. It's a double fault in the first round. Djokovic gets to the second round of the Open. He's got 6 more matches to go, and he got a straight set win over Muller. Fantastic level from Djokovic, though. Really brought it. He hits 15 winners in the first set. 15 winners from Djokovic. That's the aggressive game Djokovic is going to have to bring. And he gets an easy straight sets win over Alexandre Muller. He's going to be happy with the second round opponent as well. And guess what? The Serb is back to world number one. And you know he knows it too. Joker doesn't pretend. He doesn't care about the numbers and the stats. He cares. And he's happy to be back at world number one for the 390th week. Alcaraz could win the whole tournament just like last year. It doesn't matter. Monday, Djokovic is number one for his 390th week and counting. So that is exciting. And it's going to be more than 392. I don't know when Alcaraz can get it back, but yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Djokovic back to world number 1, and he gets the win. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new, if you haven't subscribed to Quality Shot Tennis. We got a podcast, Tennis 360, coming out tomorrow. I'll be doing more streams for the U.S. Open. Hopefully less one-sided matches like this one. But this one was fun too. I appreciate everybody in the chat always joining in. Max, Matt, Lexi. Who else? We got Rabaknin. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. We didn't get Rabaknin. we got who else we got? We got Ashley in here. We got what else? I'm here at almost 1 a.m., but I'm enjoying commentating. We got Robert, we got Zeraphine, we got who else we got? Who else we got in here? We had mobile what is it? We had Jane in here. We had Mobile Legend in here who Mobile Legend bet on he said he bet 1,000 on Mueller. So that's sad and that's tough, and I feel it. I feel it. Thank you, Anthony. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it, Alex. I appreciate everybody joining in. I hope everybody has a good night and a good day. U.S. Open, first day underway, the night session. I love the U.S. Open. I've loved it more and more recent years, too. I've really come to appreciate this tournament more than I have. I used to have a hot take. I was like, I know it's America, but U.S. Open's kind of my least favorite of the bunch. I used to be the guy who was like, I would say that. And recent years, I've really come to like the U.S. Open and the crowd. And I've really come around to really, really appreciating this tournament. So I'm really excited to commentate it, too. Thanks, Anthony. Have a good night. Yeah, see everybody later. All right, I'm out of here. I gotta head to bed too. It was 6-0, 6-2, 6-3 for Novak. Novak really brought a really impressive level. He doesn't always do that. Who knows how many more times Novak is or a big 3 member, a big 4 member gets to world number 1. Who knows if that's going to happen again, but Novak does it in this match. He's got 6 more matches to go. Relatively simple match for him. We expect the second round match against Zapata Moraes is going to be similar. Before I head out, I just want to look at the number of winners Djokovic hit because I'm sure it's going to be absurd. If I can look at that real quick, just that one stat. Winners for Djokovic, 32 winners for Djokovic is crazy. Djokovic had 32 winners. Listen, Djokovic is generally really, really good, but in a 3-set quick match, to hit 32 winners is really impressive. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it, Max. I appreciate everybody joining in. And yeah, I'll be here for more matches for Quality Shot Tennis. Make sure to check out the podcast as well. Tennis 360 coming out tomorrow. My YouTube channel, Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch. I'll be posting stuff on there. Tennis Commentary Booth with Anthony Hirsch. Novak is back to world number 1. Gets a win over the creative, talented Alexandre Muller, but he had nothing for Joker. And Djokovic gets the straight sets win. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Alcaraz match. I'll be commentating that as well. We got New York underway.